Hi guys, I have gotten this question quite a few times and I don't know why I haven't made a video about it. But if you want a reading, people are always asking me how do I get a reading, and they leave messages on my comments and sometimes I don't see them for quite a while. So here is my video on how you get a reading. You can send payment to your key to destiny at gmail.com. I will put that in the comments. It is $60 for me to do a reading. That reading often lasts about a half an hour. It depends on how many questions you ask and what topic we're exploring. Sometimes it can be a little bit more than that. Usually it's around a half an hour. I do read for missing people for free. I have families contact me pretty regularly, read for some pretty big cases, and I'm happy to do that for you. Just send me your questions. Again, your key to destiny at gmail.com. And the way I do that is I upload them onto YouTube privately. So unless the person says you can make it public, I'm fine with making them private so that only you and whoever you have in your family that wants to watch it see it, and that the public doesn't, because I am well aware that some real personal information can come through in the readings. And I've had people ask me about, did the person overdose or things like that, and that's not things you want public out there on the internet. So if you have a missing person, I'm happy to read for free. I feel like that is something I can use this for, to really help people and to pay back, what I can with the abilities that I have. I'm not always 100% right. I'll be the first person to say that. But if you look at my videos, I have a pretty darn good track record, a really good track record, actually. So I'm happy to help. Okay, that said, let's go to missing pets, because I get that question a lot too. Will you read for my missing pet? Honestly, I don't love reading for missing pets. The reason why is because, I'll give you an example. I read for a girl. She was in another country. I can't even remember which one. And I literally, went over the map with my hands. I really felt a certain area. I kept getting, pulling cards that were telling me this area. We were comparing different areas of where it was a cat, where it might be. And I really got a feeling about this building, and I think I even got through in the reading that it might be a bakery or something like that. And she said, yes, there's one really close to where I used to live. And it's, very close to where we lost the cat. I'm literally describing it in my reading to her. She calls the bakery and asks them, have you seen my cat? And they say no. So that was it. Which to me is just so crazy frustrating, because I spend a lot of time doing my readings. Like, you watch the reading, you don't understand that before every reading, I sit here and I meditate and I say my prayers and I ask that the truth come through. And, that takes at least 10 minutes usually to do that part alone. And then I go and do the reading. And if you watch them, they're usually, they can be half an hour or so. So, it's almost an hour that I've spent of my time putting into this, and the person doesn't get in the car and drive over there like right away. And that's the thing with missing pets. You got to do it right away. You got to jump on that. So if I see your cat by close to a bakery in that vicinity, you better go over there. You better knock on doors, put up flyers of your cat with your phone number all over the place on them. Hit that neighborhood hard. Don't go just once, and don't just make one phone call. Animals move. So your cat may be at the bakery that day. The next day, he may be 4 blocks over in someone else's yard, or maybe in their house. Okay, so that's why I don't like reading for missing pets. It's because they move. They're a moving target. It's really, really difficult. Missing people can be difficult too if they are moving as well, because some people leave and they don't want to be found. And I might get a feeling for them here, and tomorrow they're somewhere else. But that's often not the case when I do my readings. We find the person in a similar manner to what the reading says, in a similar area. Anyhow, you want me to read for a missing person? I'm happy to. You want me to read your pet or a missing item? Don't love reading for pets. If you really, really want me to, I may do it, but you better be invested in it. You know, you got to be 100% invested. Please don't email me if you're not willing to get in your car right then and go drive and put the flyers and maybe knock on some doors and ask people. And if you're not willing to put the work in, I'm not willing to put the work in. I don't want to waste my time. Missing items, I'm happy to read about a missing item. There is a fee for missing pets and missing items. You know, it's $60 is what I'm charging right now. Maybe next year I charge something else. I don't know. It's by demand, you know, and my prices have gone up because I have more people asking me to read for them and I don't have much time. So I'm trying to squeeze things in. So yes, I do charge a little bit more. Why do I charge? I have a gift. It came to me. I shouldn't be charging is what some people think. I get it. This is my free time I'm spending on you. I'd much rather be at the lake across the street, to be honest with you. So, you know, it's a fair exchange. I feel like this is my time. I'm giving you my free time. I don't have a whole lot of free time. So you give me something in return, make it worthwhile for me too. That's the way it is. Okay, so that said, again, your key to destiny at gmail.com is how you can get a reading. Can I read for you right away? Can I drop everything and read for you that moment? No. Probably within a week. I try to get to them as soon as possible, but I do work a full-time job. I have a very professional job. I'm a director of a business. That keeps me busy. 2 nights a week, I take classes. I take psychic investigation classes under a person who was a private investigator who had their own TV show investigating cases. I like to study with people who have done this and done this successfully, and it gives me a lot of hints on the way to approach cases now that I've gotten better and better at the missing person cases because I do these extra studies. Again, they cost me money. So why do I charge you? Because I pay out to learn these things too. Yes, I was kind of born with psychic abilities, as was my grandmother, my mother, everybody, a long line of psychics going way back in my family. But to refine them and to know how to actually get the information you're looking for and to call it out and how to, you know, build a 12 o'clock here, what's 6 o'clock, what's at 3, what's at 9, and to see around an area to figure out if a person's dead or alive. I've gotten way, way, way better at that. Anyway, all of these things are things that we practice. We practice on real cases. So 2 nights a week, I take classes. I take mediumship classes one night, psych investigation classes on another. I do mediumship readings. I know I don't have any online, and that is because I'm building that skill. But I do them. And if you want to get a reading for that as well, I'm happy to go there as well. Same price. Those can be a lot of fun, and they can be very healing. It's amazing the stuff that comes through. It surprises me. Really, really surprises me. I will be honest and say I would have thought it was complete a load of crock. But if you get a really good medium, it can be it can blow your mind. That's all I'll say. Anyway, I am not like top-notch medium. I am like middle of the road medium. I'm still learning. I do get some pretty darn good evidence. Weirdly, I get people often showing me what their house looked like, and I can describe it perfectly and say their dresser was over here, big tall dresser, and the longer one was over there against that wall. And it's very strange. Wait and see, get a reading, see what you think afterwards. Everybody can make up their own mind. I'll be the first to say I have a very scientific background. I've got a master's degree. If you told me without me having experienced this stuff personally in my own life, that this stuff was true, I'd never believe you. I'd never believe in it just because of my background. And I like facts. I like facts. I like proof. But there is a lot of other things going on, I think, in life that we don't know about. We're very naive as people. We think we know everything. And it's silly to think that. It's very silly. Anyway, that said, that's what I do. I'm happy to help you if I can. So reach out. Again, usually within a week. It depends on my schedule. It depends on how many people I have ahead of you. I try to get everybody in. I really do want to help people as much as I can. So I'm happy to help you too. If you want a reading, now you know how to get one. yourkeytodestiny@gmail.com. You send the money to yourkeytodestiny@gmail.com through PayPal. You email me your questions. I formulate kind of, because a lot of people just say something very simple without getting into the nitty gritty. So I'll formulate a few more questions that give you the answer that you're really looking for, because ultimately that's what you want. And then we'll start our reading. We can do it over Zoom live, that's fine, but people prefer to do it as me getting all of their questions, doing a reading, and then recording it the way I do with my other videos, if you watch them, and uploading it to YouTube. That way they can go back and watch that as many times as they want, which you can't do with a live Zoom recording. With the Zoom, technically I could upload it to YouTube. That does take extra time. I'd rather not, to be honest with you, because then I have to spend extra time doing all this other stuff, rather than if we just make a video to begin with. That is easier for me, and people prefer that from what I've seen. So you choose what you want. Zoom live, no recording, or I record a video. You were not live though, and then I upload it. All right, that's it from me. That's how you get a reading. Take care. Bye-bye.